think 2018 was a big year for me regarding, I guess just being, I know I'm wearing a long sleeve, you know, it's like, it's a hoodie, you know. Regarding my parents and my mom, you know, situation has been growing for, you know, a few years, you know, and of course I been getting a lot of feedback from people closest to me, you know, women I love very much, Jennifer and Johanna, two mothers of my children, of course, Michaela last year. I've been trying to cover for my mom and dad, okay? The reality is this. My dad's a fucking junkie, okay? I'm done with it. You know, all these years, I've been writing articles about this, I'm posting it up on my blog. Being quiet for Carly and Jacob so they don't know that my dad's smoking his pot up to 8 times a day, and Sue. It's not just pot. I don't know what else they're doing. I promise you, nobody's doing just pot. And you know, the whole medicinal thing. You want to look, you want to talk about medicinal pot, marijuana. Let my dad be the poster child for the health benefits of pot. Okay, and I can get it in Ohio, you know, because of the multiple sclerosis and things, and it's shown probably the best results for any, you know, for people with inflammatory and autoimmune diseases. So anyway, it's a big thing for him. He's got all kinds of health stuff. I've prayed for him before, and he's, you know, he had the issue of the car accident in 2008. 2008, what happened? You know, maybe it was 2010, I don't know. In 2008, we stopped talking. You know, it's important for people to realize what's going on here between me and my dad and my mom. Okay? People have told me this about them, you know, just manipulative people, and I've always tried to honor my mom, honor my dad, and I'm honoring my mom and dad right now by exposing the truth. I love my mom, I love my dad. I submit to and obey my father and my mother. My dad I met when I was 17. My mom, you know, we were close growing up. But I'm so glad that I had the contrast. Nobody knows, not nobody, there's people that know better than I do. I know narcotics, okay, I know that. I know better than, okay, specifically, I know narcotics, you know, the trafficking of illegal drugs better than prosecutors and most, you know, detectives, because, you know, the government doesn't hire the right people. So that's because as a child, you know, when you're a child, you absorb from, you know, when you're in the womb all the way until like you're 5, 6 years old, you learning the most and grasping the most at that age. So yeah, not only my mom, you know, she did the 3 years for cocaine trafficking, and you know what? She needs to make peace with this. I just had some goldfish. He make peace with this and be thankful for it in her situation. You're gonna get caught, people. These drugs, I mean, do you realize how difficult it is to commit a crime in this country? I mean, they let you get away with so much stuff. I mean, obviously my situation, when I get the opportunity, like in Kansas, I got pulled over for doing over 130. I got away with it. Always, you know, I speed in the right places. On I-480 in Cleveland, no, there's too many cars over there, guys, all right? Even I-90 up there in Cleveland, you know, east side of, you know, west side of Cleveland. You can't do it over there. 95 in Miami, yeah. 195 and into Miami Beach, going over, yeah, late at night especially, it's fun. You're breaking the law. I mean, we're radically. I mean, I went over the Alligator Alley on I-75 from Miami to Naples area, doing over 110 miles an hour. I'm breaking the law. But do you realize how hard it is to break the law? Talk about misdemeanors and felonies. So anyway, if you want to know where to get pot, I know where to get it. Through my dad's suppliers, Michael. I've had it, okay? Drugs in this country, especially in Ohio, come on, we're leading the nation in opioid overdose. That's because of our, legislators and governors who are, but anyway, still, I mean, my dad's wife, she works at the hospital. So anyway, yeah, you're just, I mean, okay, they're not just doing pot. I don't know what else is going on. I guess he did cocaine back in the 80s or something like that, but this is what's going on. This is who my father is. This is who my mom is. My dad. Okay, so we stopped talking at times. Jason, don't do this to us again. Don't cut us off. See, in 2008, I got cut off by my dad because I was preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ. And finally, Werner gets in trouble for doing something good in this family, right? So, and this Jason gets criminally prosecuted for preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ, and they drop the charges. My dad says I was guilty, and of course the 2010 incident. No, 2010. What am I talking about? 2000. I think it was his car accident. Was 2010. I'm not really sure though, but it was very serious. It messed up his body, for a long time. So 2016, I got attacked by a guy. He's trying to say it was like my fault or we were just messing around. These are, look. If you're hearing my mom or dad trying to represent me, okay. I'm right here. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on my blog, email. All this stuff is public from my phone number. Actually, he's a witness to things. Come on. The reality is these people are drug addicts, okay? My mom, big into drinking. And I've prayed and prayed and prayed. I've worn myself out. God help me. So, this is who we're dealing with these people, all right? I am the model citizen. I'll easily pass any drug test. Sobriety. I can tell you, like when the last time was I drank alcohol. Wow. So last year, I mean, I drank a lot in the previous year, 2017, but 2018 wasn't more like 15 times. I'm not into alcohol. I mean, like, I'm not going to condemn people for doing it, but yeah, if you're like, drunk and just met this gorgeous hot girl yesterday, Alana. She was just like down the street here. It's like this, a place for people that go get their license again, Drinking and driving. Okay, if you're drinking and driving, fucking A, man, seriously? That's really just get the fuck off the streets. Cut it out. You want to drink? The place love it. Go ahead, drink. Oh, yeah. Do it at home. Okay, even bars. I mean, you want to solve the issue of drinking and driving. You want to drink in our bar? Great. Here you go. Give me your keys. We got a hotel in the back here. This is very serious. This opioid crisis is very serious, and pot. I talk about the issue of vaccinations. These are big vaccinations and epidurals. At birth, these are gateway drugs, folks. And this is Jason Werner here talking. I've seen drugs in my family: cocaine, crack. No, I never saw heroin or meth, that kind of stuff. This is like 80s and 90s stuff, Well, pot, that's an obvious, one. I don't know about acid and all that kind of stuff, but I know about the whole the trafficking of it. And so, issue with regard to my dad cutting me off. I mean, he's accused me of the one doing it. And most recently, yeah, and I'm glad this happened. He cut me off most recently because I'm with this ridiculously hot, gorgeous Michaela. And my dad's always had an issue with Arabs, Asians. His neighbor's an Asian. He doesn't like Asians. And blacks or African Americans. I always say, man, once you go black, you can't go back. Ooh, wee. I love them. Asian girls, they're hot too. Asian guys are cool to hang out with, men from India, girls from India are hot, yeah. Why? I mean, I it's been an issue with my family. Just they like people like this kind of skin, Weird. So I wasn't really around them, so I guess I didn't pick it up. And the issue with you, I'm glad I was raised in the whole drug thing because I saw like how much it messes not just a family up but a person up. This pot's not making you healthy, okay? My dad's over 300 pounds, and his wife. I guess she says she carries her weight well. She's over 180 pounds. She's like 5'2". So I'm like to get this out there a little bit because I've been set free regarding my family, and I've seen it so much with people. They rely on their mom and dad. This is like how I'm gonna be. I want to be like my dad. I want to be like my mom. Whatever. This is my mom's my best friend. They say a lot of girls are like that. Like, guys, my dad's strong. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, my dad's cool. I love him. We've had so many great times together. I remember back in the '99 or something like that. We were passing the football back and forth. Sue, his wife, we've had good times. Just driving around in the cars. Oh, I love this stuff. When you come to the issue of your health and false accusations against me that I'm the one who cut off Jason for the sake of my kids, Jacob and Carly, don't cut us off again. Fuck you. It wasn't me. I'm here, and that's fine. Yeah, my dad's being a little bitch. A bitch to who? His wife Sue, and a bitch to his fear. His fucking fear. He's always supported abortion. He thought I should be aborted. I'm here. Not only am I here, but I'm supportive of a child's right to. I mean, we got great laws. You have the right to abort a child, and an unborn baby. You also have the right to have a child in this country. It's really cool. I don't know. It's getting warmer outside, but it's been ridiculously cold in Sarasota here. We're talking like 60s, lower 60s, yeah. And I have this on, but it's getting, you can tell it's getting hot. Past noon now. So I'm gonna be putting this out there. I've written some pretty good articles about this, so I'll be posting that. It's important to people, I guess I've been holding this stuff back. Like, you know what? Not holding it back, but just thinking I'm covering for my mom and dad, like I said, And a lot of people do that with their families. Who was my real mom? My real mom was probably Angie and Keith, which these people are white-collar criminals. And, actually, I met with the sheriff, and they wanted me to obtain, and I got, they wanted evidence, and I'm not going to get involved with this stuff. I'm not going to, even with my dad, I didn't talk to the police about it, but these are crimes. I so badly, as a child, I wanted to tell the police, I wanted to tell my teachers, my mom's stealing drugs. I never did. But now it's like, you know what? I've had it. And I know you're committing a crime, but I love Bernie Madoff's situation. You got internal family people blowing the whistle. That is so cool. Oh, just because we're family, we're going to cover for each other. You realize how hard it is to commit a crime in this country? Seriously. They let you get away with so much stuff, and even then they got extra rights to whatever. So I'm going to be hitting on these things pretty good, and I think it's a good thing not just for me to get it out there for me, but for other people who are going through this kind of stuff as well. Just because your mom and dad is who they are doesn't mean you got to be under them and be their bitch as well. So I love honoring my mom and dad and Sue and Angie and Keith and my grandparents. They had a big part in my life. I'm the man. I am the man. You can look for me as the leader. You are to see me as pure, clean, healthy, sexy, ooh-wee, joyful, peaceful. I just keep feeling this word pure and clean over and over. Pure and clean, clean, clean. I don't even care to say sober because it's kind of expected, right? It's not just about Jesus Christ. I mean, anybody can do this. You know how hard it is to get involved with drugs? It's easy too, but come on, folks. So, you're getting the truth from me.